What happens when a little girl, a retired police dog, and a gang of bikers cross paths on a quiet evening? You're about to witness how one loyal companion turned into an unexpected hero, because sometimes the bravest hearts have four legs and a wagging tail. The golden hour had settled over the sleepy town of Willow Pines, bathing the streets in a soft amber hue. 9-year-old Ella Brooks skipped along the pavement, clutching a loaf of bread and a bottle of milk. Simple errands, nothing unusual. Independent, determined, and just a little headstrong, Ella didn't need anyone holding her hand, but she wasn't alone. By her side padded Samson, a sturdy German Shepherd with a past most wouldn't guess. Once a top-tier police K9, Samson was retired after a rooftop chase ended in a fractured leg. But retirement didn't dull his instincts. When Ella's mom, married to a now-retired detective, welcomed Samson into their home, he immediately chose Ella as his #1 priority. As Ella hummed a tune, unaware of what lay ahead, the rumble of engines shattered the stillness. Around the corner came a gang known locally as the Iron Fangs. They weren't just rowdy, they were trouble. Harassment, theft, and vandalism had become their trademarks. Tonight they were bored. And bored gang members with engines and egos? Not a great combo. One of them, a lean man with a twisted smile and a cobra tattoo on his neck, nudged his companion. "Target practice," he snickered, nodding toward Ella. The others grinned, circling her slowly like wolves in leather. "Hey there, sweetheart," Cobra Neck growled, parking his bike sideways. "Where you headed?" Ella gripped the bag tighter, her eyes darting. "Home," she said, voice steady but soft. Another biker, this one wearing mirrored sunglasses and no sense of personal space, leaned closer. "Nah, come hang with us. You look like fun." Samson's ears perked, his body tensed. A deep rumbling growl vibrated in his chest. He didn't bark, not yet. He didn't need to. The bikers laughed. "Oh no, she's got a bodyguard," Cobra mocked. "What you gonna do, lassie? Fetch help?" Ella whispered, her fingers buried in Samson's fur. "They don't know who you are." But they were about to find out. As one biker reached for Ella, Samson erupted into motion. With explosive force and precision only a seasoned K9 could have, he launched himself at the biker's arm, jaws clamping down hard. The man screamed and stumbled, the others backing away in shock. "What the? This ain't no pet." Another thug rushed in, but Samson dodged and countered, leaping into his chest like a furry missile, knocking him flat. The remaining gang members wavered, reality dawning. This wasn't just a dog, this was a weapon with fur. "He's trained. That's a cop dog," someone shouted, already scrambling for their bike. But Cobra Neck wasn't backing down. Red with rage, he pulled a switchblade from his belt. "Let's see if you're bulletproof, mutt." Ella gasped. Samson didn't wait. He lunged, teeth finding the man's wrist before the blade got close. With a spin and twist, Cobra was down, pinned and howling as the knife skittered across the pavement. Then salvation sirens. Blue and red lights danced across the street as patrol cars swarmed in. Someone must have called during the chaos. The Iron Fangs scattered like cockroaches, but they didn't get far. Officers tackled, cuffed, and dragged them into cruisers. Cobra Neck whimpered under Samson's weight until an officer ordered, "Release!" Samson obeyed, trotting back to Ella as she ran her hands through his fur, her face tear-streaked but smiling. "You did it," she whispered. "You saved me." Her dad burst through the crowd, now a retired detective turned small-town handyman. He scooped her into his arms, then turned to Samson. "You still got it, partner." One officer knelt beside Samson, shaking his head. "That dog just took out half a biker gang. You sure he's retired?" Ella beamed. "He's not retired. He's mine." That night, the story of Samson's heroics spread through Willow Pines like wildfire. The Iron Fangs were no longer a threat, and Samson became a local legend. But for him, there were no medals needed. His mission was always simple: protect Ella, no matter what. Moral of the story? True heroism doesn't always come with a cape or a badge. Sometimes it comes with 4 legs, a cold nose, and a heart bigger than fear. Samson didn't just protect Ella. He reminded us that loyalty, love, and courage are never truly retired.